Greetings, evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ripon High School for tonight's matchup between the Campbellsport Cougars and
Good
your
evening and
Ripon
welcome
Tigers.
to Ripon Tiger Girls Basketball on the Ripon channel, along with Casey Hansen on color. I'm Howard Hansen. Our cameraman is Chris Jones. And the Cougars come in with a record of
4-2.
4
Yeah, 4-2. I had to go ask him. I totally forgot about it.
4-2, and Tigers come in with a record of 2-6, coming off a big win against Watoma on Tuesday, 64-33. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the game progresses, and we will be coming up with the national anthem in just a moment. Glad to have you along, those listening to us live as we're streaming on YouTube, the Ripon channel. Definitely appreciate your comments. And we'll finish up here with the Code of Ethic speech and get ready for the national anthem.
At this time, would you please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
And welcome back after the national anthem. As I said, I'm Howard Hansen along with Casey Hansen. And Casey, we turn around in the Lady Tigers coming off a victory, so hopefully some of that will carry on for tonight's ball game.
Yeah, like you're saying, a nice victory on Tuesday against Watoma. They traveled on the road. They did a great job, jumped up. In the first couple of minutes, it was 10-0 up there, and then all of a sudden, at halftime they went in with a comfortably 20-plus point lead, and all of a sudden, second half, they just blew it up and 30-point plus lead.
It was good to see that, especially coming off of that very tough loss to Plymouth, 62-31. Starting lineups for tonight's game for the Campbellsport Cougars. Number 3, a sophomore, Carissa Heinsdorf. Number 4, a senior, Ivana Engel. Number 15, a senior, Grace Narat. Number 21, a senior, Amber Kissinger. Number 23, a senior, Madillon, yeah, that's Danza, no relation to Tony. And number 30, a senior, Shaylee Nargis. They are under the head coaching direction of Lisa Emmel. For the Ripon Tigers, they sent out pretty much the same unit as always. Number 4, a senior, Ellie Lewis. Number 5, a sophomore, Selena Lopez. Number 13, a junior, Mackenzie Nodoff. Number 23, a senior, Christian Sauerbry. And number 24, a sophomore, Lucy Bettine. They are under the head coaching direction of Jesse Nordoff. And glad to have you along on this nice, cool night outside.
It actually warmed up. And here we are underway.
Be interesting to see if the Tigers go with the same game plan that they did against Watoma.
They pressured constantly to start, caused a lot of turnovers, but what Ripon's going to have to watch out for is Campbellsport 1-3-1 defense.
Yeah, they played very well. 3-point shot, gets the bounce, can't get it to go. Rebound off the iron, no good. Tigers pull that one down.
Well, you saw Nargis under there perfectly put it up, and that rim just didn't want to cooperate with her.
Sauerbry couldn't get that one to go. looking to go down inside. They do have an advantage down there with Nargis.
Yeah, very tall, 5'11".
Long three off the iron.
No
Rebound
comes
brought down. Yep.
she had to pick up her dribble. Yeah, she had to pick up her dribble. And
A little too hard on that. Turnover by the Tigers.
well, you saw Lopez. It was a perfect pass. Lucy Bettine was right there.
It just sailed on her.
It just sailed on her a little high.
A little bit of nerves for the Tigers. Here we going with that pressure.
Well, like I said, it seemed to work on Tuesday, so they're going to come out. They'll do it the same and see if it continues to work.
Campbell looking. There's the cutter. Couldn't get it to go, and
Narrett
rebound by the Tigers.
Yeah, Narrett just couldn't get that one to fall.
Both teams struggling early on here in the first half. Reminder, girls ball, they do play 2 halves. We're going to get a push in the back,
Yeah,
and that'll be on Nordhoff. There's a reason the Campbellsport player couldn't get that rebound.
Yeah. That happens from time to time. You know, you're down there struggling, you're throwing elbows. Sauerbrei, nice job of pressing the sideline there.
Using it as another defender.
Well, she had Engel just totally tiptoeing that line.
Nargis can't get the roll. And they're going to call a foul on Campbellsport. I believe it's going to be on number 3.
Number 30. Shaylee Nargis.
Her first.
Yeah.
And the team first. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. We're scoreless. Both teams kind of struggling offensively. That's a ball that Bettine's got to go get.
Yeah.
She can't just wait for it to come to her. And she'll learn that as she's only a sophomore. And
Danza hard off the glass on that one.
had the opening to lay it out. I think she was looking that she was going to get hit, but was untouched and laid it up a little hard. Back inside. And lucky break there.
Oh.
Good block.
Yeah. Yeah, by Nargis with a really nice block on Lewis.
Going to call a kicking violation on Lopez.
Well, she wasn't ready. It was passed right to her.
Get it into Kissinger. She'll kick it out up top. They work that corner. Back into Nargis now. Long three off the iron.
Yeah, Kissinger just couldn't get that one to fall. There's Nargis. Can't get that to go.
There will be a foul.
Yep. Narrett's going to draw a foul on that one. That's going to be on Lucy Bettine. Yeah, her first. Team second.
She had problems against Plymouth with 4 fouls.
Yep.
Got into foul trouble early.
Well, Ripon's had a lot of foul troubles this season.
And the first points of the game put in by Nargis. Excuse me, it was Narrat, number 15. Lane violation on Ripon, so she'll get another chance at that.
Yeah, I say Bettine was just a little too early across the line.
Give them a second chance, makes them both. 2-0. The Cougars with the lead here.
So Campbellsport going to take a little quick timeout here.
Turn around and go back a little bit to the game on Tuesday up in Wautoma. Like I said, Ripon won 64-33. Very hard played defensive pressure game in that. Sauerbrei was the leading scorer with 15 points, but Miller and Bantke each chipped in 10.
Yeah.
To
a couple
spread
others
the scoring
were clipping at the heels of double points too. You know,
8 and 9 here and there, and so it was good to see spreading it around, and that's what Coach Nordhoff said is, you know, you got to turn around and have 4, 5, 6 players each chipping in.
Yep.
You know, 8 to 10 points a game, and that's how you can be successful. They break the press easy. Lopez.
High
Had
off
it.
the glass.
Ball's on the line. It'll be a turnover. He had a good drive, just couldn't get it to lay in.
Well, Campbellsport did a nice job of putting the pressure on.
They do a good job of breaking the press. Kicking it across, three-pointer off the back of the iron, no good.
Near it,
And
there you go. Near it couldn't get that to fall, and then
Danza right there for the basket. Just in the right spot, right time, and took advantage of it. Lopez off the glass, and we're going to get a
foul.
Yep, it's going to be on Bettine.
They can't reach over the back of somebody.
No. So that'll be Lucy's second foul, and she'll have to sit.
I mean, number 10, Bella Miller, will check in for the Tigers.
She's a freshman, and like I said, had a good game against Plymouth, I thought.
Yeah,
she
did, yeah. And then to add to it on Tuesday night's game against Watoma. Zarber, I got a hand on that one.
Good movement. Lopez, nice job of squaring up quickly. 4-0 with 14:02 to go here in the first half. Campbellsport with the lead. Tigers have had opportunities, just unable to break the rim on the glass. A little give and go underneath. Looking to spin.
Yeah, Kissinger had Narrett had nowhere to go.
And a three-pointer put in there
by Danza.
Yep. Gives her 5. The score is 7-0. And finally the first basket of the game for the Tigers, and that's put in by Lopez. Hopefully
I can't say it hasn't been from lack of trying, because they've been putting the ball up quite a bit.
Over and back.
Yep.
Turnover there. She caught it on the backside and then stepped over.
You see, you saw all these fans here in front of us saw that too. Everybody's hand went up, giving the signal. Say a moving screen.
You can't push. You got to just stand there, and that'll be on Miller.
Yep. Yeah, you can't do that moving screen. Got to plant them feet. And that's something she'll have to learn. She is only a freshman.
Driving the lane, partially blocked there, and
Engel just couldn't get that up.
Going to call a jump ball, and that's a good call. It'll belong to the Tigers. Lopez down in the corner. Little stop and drop, can't get it to go.
Engel comes down with that one. And Campbellsport quick.
Squares up, in and out. Good shot put up there.
Narrett just can't get any of those to drop tonight so far. But laws and averages, right?
Throw enough up, it'll go.
Note off for 3.
Can't get the friendly bounce. That would have been a big basket for the Tigers.
It would have. And
almost picked by Sauerbrei. Here's the feed underneath.
And Engel with 2 points.
One of the shortest people on the court playing down inside.
Yeah, 5'4".
Sauerbrei can't get that one to go.
Nargis comes down with that one.
Yeah, you got to jump with her down underneath her. You can't just reach for it because you're not going to get it.
Clear across.
Turnover. Number 11, sophomore Kaylee Peterson coming in, along with number 12, Julie Baumhart, a sophomore. So a couple of young players there for the Cougars. 9-2, 11:30 to go here in the first half. Tigers trailing.
Oh, Lewis, I thought she would have taken that. She was wide open, but no off. Working it inside.
And Lewis will draw the foul.
Yep.
And that'll be on Peterson.
Yep. So Campbellsport only with 2 fouls so far.
Played very well. And Lewis gets the first one. Little hard on the other one. Long rebound, gets her own rebound.
Lopez
streaking in.
Just too hard off that glass. Engel's going to push it up hard.
Long three.
There's Danza, can't get that one to drop.
Here come the Tigers.
Miller tries to put it up in.
Can't get it to go.
Oh, that rattled around, used just about every part of that rim.
Was a good move. Going.
So that's going to be on Julie Baumhart. Her first, team's third.
Miller can't get that one to drop. That lid is on tight on that
It is.
rim for the Tigers.
So Narges and Naret step back in for Campbellsport.
Second one is in and down. Makes it 9-4. Cougars with the lead. Tigers pressuring again. Timeout called by Campbellsport is a little bit of pressure there.
Well, it was a smart move on Coach Immel.
Oh, just take the pressure off your players. Big difference there.
Yeah. So Cougars lead 9-4 with 10:49 left in the first half here.
Coming up this week yet on for the Ripon channel is tomorrow night. The Ripon High School boys will be taking on the Campbellsport Cougars. So we're getting double Cougar twin cat night, I guess you want to call it. That'll be a 7:15 start. And Marty Ernzer and myself will be bringing you that one. And then big one coming up for you and I on the 27th, Friday.
Oh yeah, the 12-team wrestling meet here at the high school.
Exactly, that'll be an all-day.
Starting at
affair.
8 a.m.
We'll be bringing that one to you live. So pack a lunch, Casey.
I will. Actually, I'll support the school and buy food here.
Sounds like a good one. Oh, that was a travel and no call.
Oh, Lewis came down with that. Sauerbrei puts up 3.
Off the iron. And Nargis with the rebound.
And Lopez with a nice, good block there. And they're going to get
a foul.
Is that going to be on Nargis or are they going to say near it? They're going to say it's going to be on near it.
Yep, that'll be Grace's first. 4th foul on the Cougars. We'll get wholesale changes here.
Kissinger, Danza, and then
Lopez from the corner, 2-pointer.
Checking in for Campbellsport, number 24, Mia Morgan.
So it makes it 9-6. Tigers trying to crawl their way back into this. Good ball movement on the perimeter by the Cougars. Tried to feed it in, a little bit of a turnover.
And Miller does a nice job of just ripping that away from
You're not
Narrat.
taking it from me. Nice job of kicking it back outside. Can't get it to crawl.
They're going to say travel as Nargis shuffled that pivot foot just slightly.
Doesn't take much.
Nope. So that's a reprieve for the Tigers.
9:14 to go here. Quick in to Sauerbrei. She had nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, just
and turns
a
that
big
one
cluster over there.
Dribbled back into the corner, and there's no room when you got bodies out there. Keep looking inside. Nargis kicks it back out. Three-pointer. Nope, they're saying it was a two.
Yeah, her foot looked
Foot
like it was
on the
just
line.
on the line for Danza. Well, that gives her 7 points on the day. And then Miller's going to draw a foul there.
And guess who that's going to be on?
I think it's going to be on Danza.
Danza.
She had both hands right up there, and yep.
Do something good and then have something like that happen.
And that's going to be her first, team's fifth. Miller can't get the first one to drop.
Hard on both of them. Rebound by the Cougars. 11-6. Campbellsport on top.
Nargis
Gets it to crawl up and in.
That's her first points of the night.
Miller looking to drive and gets it to go. What an underscoop there by Miller.
Ripon forces it out of bounds. 13-8. Campbellsport leads. 8 minutes left in the first half.
Looking to go inside, and that's just
yeah,
a turnover. A little tall on that one. Need to be about 3 foot taller.
Well, exactly.
So now the Tigers need to do something with this as they trail 13-8.
Well, you can see Kissinger's look on her face as soon as she threw that.
She
knew it was a bad one. And Sauerbrei almost lost that one.
Lewis in the corner. She's looking for somebody to pass to, and there's just nobody there.
Lopez is going to drive.
Gets it blocked. Miller, that one can't get it to go. Tried going in between the bodies. Feed inside to Nargis. Long three off the iron. You got to be quick going to that.
There's Kissinger. Can't get that one to fall as Nargis comes down with that. And
on the arm.
I say Lewis.
That's who he was. I think he was pointing to Lewis. We'll see. No.
No. That's going to be on Bella Miller.
That'll be her second.
Yep. Checking in for Campbellsport, number 4, Ivana Engel, and number 12, Julie Baumhart.
Knocked out of bounds.
And for Ripon, number 33, Alexa Sina.
Nice job by Lopez on the steal.
She did a nice job of jumping that route.
Inside to Sina, she just
threw it up.
You got to be balanced when you do that. And Lewis with the rebound there for the Tigers. Can't just keep exchanging rebounds here. You got to get them to drop. Good look for good quality shots. Sina will draw the foul.
And And number 15, you believe? That's Grace Nera.
Sina puts it up, can't get that throw. Ripon really struggling with free throws today.
Checking in for Campbellsport, number 22, Lauren Heisdorf.
For the Tigers, number 3, Cassidy Motter, the junior. In and out.
Motter comes in and, oh.
It'll
I thought she was going to get away. Thought she was going to pull that away, but.
So the turnover.
They're so aggressive on that one. Motter.
That's all right.
Ripon putting some nice pressure on Campbellsport, and that's going to be a
It's going to be a tripping violation there, yeah. That'll go on Motter.
You see Dad just down there shaking his head.
Long, high three off the side of the glass.
Engel can't get that one to fall.
And had the look, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah. As Engel, the shortest one out there, comes down with it.
She's tough. She's a fighter. I'd like to see her and Lopez play one-on-one.
Oh, that would be a great matchup.
Those two hustlers there, you betcha.
So Lewis checking back in for the Tigers, and Nargis checking in for Campbellsport.
13-8 Campbellsport on top. 5:55 to go here in the first half. That one unable to get it to roll.
Yeah, Baumhart just couldn't get that to fall in.
Had a good look.
Yeah, had a great look at it, but
Motter tosses that one up, can't get it to go. Three-pointer, counted for Nargis. They increase their lead 16-8. Sauerbrei stops, pops, puts it up, can't get it to drop, but does draw the foul, and that should be on Kissinger. Be her first.
Ball on Campbellsport number 21, Amber Kissinger, her first, team 7.
Hey, got the first one to drop there.
And that's Sauerbrei's first points of the night.
For Ripon number 32, Avery Downs.
Checking in for Ripon number 32, Avery Downs. Making her first appearance.
Second one's on its way, no good. Sauerbrei gets the rebound.
She's open for three.
Count that one. That's how you do the old-fashioned four-point play.
Well, that brings Ripon within 4. As
Engel says,
Says
yeah, I'll
no.
take half of that back right away. 18-12, Tigers trailing here. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Skips it cross court.
Lewis was wide open. Sauerbrei for deep. It's going to be
That's coming
short.
short. And that'll be a turnover.
Even that was a little deep, I think, for Sauerbrei. I mean,
Yeah.
she likes to take those deep ones about a foot or so behind the
She
line.
was
but
about
she was
5
about
feet
5
back there,
feet,
yeah. Danza checking back in for Campbellsport. Nice feet underneath.
Oh, Sauerbrei had all ball on
yeah.
that one, too. But
And
I think
it's the backside
It's the
official
backside
that called
official.
that one.
Yep.
The guy right underneath did not blow his whistle,
yeah.
and he knew that was not a foul there, but
Well, I mean, her hand might have slid off on the side after she made contact with the ball, but
so Danza will go to the line. Comes up short on that one. She leads the Cougars with 7 points. That one a little bit extra. Gets the roll. Can't get it to drop.
And Lewis comes down with that one.
Under 4.5 to go here. Tigers trailing by 6.
Now these Lady Tigers are going to have to step it up here. Put a little more pressure on.
Defensively, yeah. And there's a turnover.
And who with the turnover? Engel.
She is just all over. There's that feed. And they're going to call the foul on that. And that'll be on Sauerbrei, I believe. Oh, on Downs.
It's going to be on Downs.
So that's the 8th. Danza puts that one in.
Got to make up for the other two she just missed.
Off the iron.
Lewis comes down with that one.
Tigers have been in a dry spell scoring-wise. And Engel will pick up the
they're
foul.
going to get a reach for her. That's going to be Engel's first.
Yep.
So both teams with 8 fouls now. Lopez checking back in for the Tigers.
Giving Lewis a break.
Well, she's put on some minutes here in the first half.
Downs puts the first one up, no good.
Or no.
Feed down under Nargis. Good ball movement by the Cougars. 3-pointer put up, it's off the glass. That one's brought down by Sauerbrei.
Yeah, Kissinger just a little too hard on that one. Downs short it with that one.
Had plenty of time, kind of rushed the shot there a little bit. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. And they're going to say off a Ripon, it'll belong to Campbellsport.
So Nodolf checking in.
.3:13 to go here. It's 19-12. Cougars on top.
And then you say jump ball.
He's calling the jump ball. It'll belong to the
Ripon?
Tigers.
Wasn't sure. The one guy on the baseline, I thought
He was
going
gonna call a foul.
I thought.
But the guy over here blew the whistle first, so he had to concede to him.
So Grace Narat checking in for Campbellsport.
Sauerbrei, little shake and bake there. Floats it up and in. Can't get it to go.
Nodolf comes down with that one. Lopez wide open for 3.
Off the back of the iron.
And Nargis comes down with that one.
Ball just not dropping for the Tigers. They're getting plenty of good looks.
Yeah, plenty of shots. Just nothing to fall.
And that's a nice soft shot there by Narat.
Yep.
Makes it 22-12. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Cougars.
Lopez for 2.
Gets it to go with a friendly bounce. That's something the Tigers really needed. It gives her 6 on the night.
There's Engel looking to drive, and Downs is going to draw the foul on that one.
That'll be her 2nd.
Well, Campbellsport has had problems from the line tonight, so.
Both teams have.
Yeah, both teams
Tigers
have
have left
for sure.
a lot of them out there. Another big basketball game happening in the state tonight. You know which one that is?
Oh, with the
Bucks are playing the Lakers.
Bucks, yeah. Yeah, we don't care about
Both
that. We're
co-
here at a
both-
high school game.
Both come in with the same record.
Yeah.
Both teams coming in off a loss.
We got plenty of time to watch NBA. There's a whole season left.
So here we go. Engel from the line. And she puts that one in.
We lost viewers because you told them to.
Oh, no. They'll sit and watch them both. And gets both of them to go. Makes it 24-14. Campbellsport on top. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Glad to have you along on the Ripon channel. Lewis looking to go. Kicks it. Lopez thought about it, and then she'll get fouled.
Yep. That'll be on Kissinger.
No, it's on Engel.
Fouls on Campbellsport number 4, Engel.
Oh, it isn't on number 4.
Team's 9th.
That's her second.
Yeah. Only her and Narat have 2 fouls.
Lopez gets that one to drop.
Now in for Campbellsport number 24, Maya Morgan.
So Maya Morgan checking back in for Campbellsport.
And completes the old-fashioned two-pointer by putting both of them in. Gives her 8 points on the night, 24-16. Long from the corner.
Nargis comes up, gets it, and she's going to draw the foul.
That's a good foul.
That is.
Make her earn it from the line.
Should be on Nodoff, I believe. And then it is. So that's 4 Ripon players with 2 fouls.
And like I said, it was a good foul.
Yeah, well, Nargis, we've watched Nargis struggle tonight so far from the line.
And good compensation there. Puts that one in. Gives her 6 on the night. Minute and 30 to go here. 25-16. Campbellsport with a comfortable lead.
Lopez short.
Yep, comes up just that little short there. Sauerbrei had the opening before that and chose to kick it out. Looking to go to Nargis. She kicks it back outside. And a steal.
Yeah, Downs, nice job blocking that away for Sauerbrei. And Mater stopped up short.
Well, she got cut off, so she did the right thing at kicking it out. Unfortunately, the Tigers unable to capitalize on that.
We're under a minute here.
From the corner. Can't get that to go.
Right,
We got a break there. It was off of number 11.
Yeah.
Got to get that straightened out. Number 11 knocked it out of bounds for Campbellsport. Peterson. The official would not take the change from his partner out there. And now
And again, Nargis with a push, I believe.
makeup maybe?
Well, we're not supposed to say that. But.
Well, I'm sorry. I call it the way I see it.
So that gives her 2. Both teams with 10 fouls, 30 seconds left to play in the first half here.
25-16. Sauerbrei with the ball, kicks it out to Lopez. Looking to go inside, it wasn't there. Lewis will draw the foul.
I do believe that should be on Morgan. And it is. Number 24, Maya Morgan. That's her first. So that sends Lewis to the line.
Bell gets that one to drop. Her second point. Can't get it to go. Mater with the rebound. She puts it up underneath the backboard, and we're going to get a jump ball. No?
No.
They're going to let him play.
5 on the clock.
Finds the open basket shooter over there and
That's number 11, Kylie Peterson.
And that's where the first half will come to an end with the Cougars with the 10-point lead, 27-17. We'll be back with halftime statistics in about 8 minutes. Welcome back to Ripon High School, where the score is 27-17. The Campbellsport Cougars leading your Ripon Tigers, and it is halftime. Individual scoring statistics for the Cougars, leading the way with 8 points is Medina Danza, and then Shaylee Nargis and Ivana Engel each have 6. Grace Narrett has 5, and Kaylee Peterson chipping in 2. The Cougars leading the rebound race with 20.
Yeah,
a lot of ones and nones, you know, and they have 9 turnovers. For the Tigers, they are led by Selena Lopez with 8. Kirsten Sauerbry has 4. Bella Miller with 3, and Elle Lewis with 2 for their 17. They have 15 rebounds and 8 turnovers, so both teams struggling in the turnover bracket there, Casey.
Yeah, well, you've seen a lot of missed shots, you know, and that's where you get all the turnovers because, you know, the boxing out and whatnot. And both teams have been doing a great job underneath the basket tonight, but they just can't get their shots to fall.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of good looks by both teams, but especially for the Tigers, they've been struggling to break the ice on that rim, and hopefully switching ends here will be a little warmer reception for them with their shots.
Well, you hope so. As Ripon's going to start the same 5 girls: Lewis, Lopez, Nodoff, Sauerbry, and Bettine.
And it looks like we're getting the same out there for Campbellsport. They're starting 5.
Yep, Engel, Narrett, Kissinger, Danza, and Nargis. And we are underway. Rivian. Oh, it's starting off with a hot 3.
And the rebound brought down there by Lewis. See what adjustments Coach Nodoff made during halftime. And a little more aggressive to the basket there. But Campbellsport coming down with it. Long 3, dial it in, can't get it to go. And same result, Lewis brings down another rebound.
Well, that's 2 Narretts missed in a row, and she missed a whole bunch of 3s in the first half.
Lopez can't get it to go. Lewis knocks it around, gets it out.
Sauerbry does a nice job coming out with it. There's Bettine for 2, hard off the back of the iron. And Nodoff is going to draw the foul.
Just couldn't get the ball to drop.
I do believe that's going to be on Narrett. And that it is.
So that'll be
her third.
Exactly.
So Nodoff going to the line.
And she gets that first one to drop, and that's an important one because the Tigers had a lot of problems getting the first shot to drop when they've been to the charity stripe.
She had issues in the first half too, just getting them to fall in. And
gets the friendly roll, gets that one to drop. Makes it 27-19, Tigers trailing the Cougars. Back to that pressure.
Sauerbry almost stepped on the line. Engel, yep. Sauerbry did a nice job. She cornered Engel down there. I thought they were going to get her with a foul with the hand on the back there.
Yeah.
But then she just pressured her right into that baseline.
I thought the whistle was going to be on Engel as she cleared out with her elbow. And into the corner to Lewis. Lewis put that one up a little wildly. I thought she was passing at first.
And Danza comes down with that one. And Sauerbry almost stole it away.
Nice Lopez.
Oh, yeah, you gotta give Lopez credit. She is where she needs to be, and she is not afraid to get aggressive with a bigger player.
That weak side help really does make a big difference, and she came in there and helped out and got the tie up there, and the Tigers get the ball. Nodoff will drive, float it in there, in and out. Lopez gets the rebound.
Bettine, nice job of flipping that away.
So the Tigers going to pressure again. Good job of breaking the press there. Can't get it to go, and Lewis with the rebound. And you're going to get a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be, I believe it's going to be on Narrett.
And that'll be her fourth.
That'll be her fourth, yeah. Yep, that's going to be her fourth. So she's going to have a quick seat here as Maya Morgan is going to check in, and we'll probably see Narrett sit for at least a good 10 minutes.
Yeah. So you get a freshman replacing a senior. See what that does.
16 minutes left here in the ball game.
27-19 is the score. Nordhoff drives it in, kicks it out. Lewis with the floater, off the iron.
Dan's on Sauerbrei, and they're going to say Sauerbrei dribbled it on the baseline. But that was a very nice job by Sauerbrei of
shutting it down.
Shutting it down, yeah.
Going up on top,
Lopez, oh.
They're going to call that one on Lopez.
Yeah, if they didn't, I would have been quite surprised.
I would have called it incidental contact because they both went up together.
That they were, but kind of looked like a linebacker hit, you know?
D-back coming and hitting that defenseless receiver.
Yeah.
Engel will drive that baseline.
And Lopez is going to draw another foul.
Yep. Couldn't get over there quick enough.
So that's 2 quick fouls for Lopez.
I'm surprised the way these officials were calling it earlier. They're allowing Engel to turn around and use that elbow.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that forearm shiv to, see there it is, pushing it out and away.
And Lewis is going to come down with that, and they're going to get Engel with a foul.
That's who it is on. That's her third. Sauerbrei, way too much there. Lopez with the turnaround, can't get it to go.
Team almost swatting that away from Engel.
Going inside to the bigs.
Nargis can't get that to fall.
And nobody goes for the rebound for the Tigers.
Well, Nordhoff looked like she was trying to, but she was just a little too far underneath, just like there too.
Sauerbrei comes down with that rebound.
Lewis, wide open to drive.
Short. Fans are saying she touched it.
I'm going to say she didn't, because
didn't see any rotation deflection.
Yep.
Steal there. Lopez puts it up. She comes up short. Tigers just not being able to take advantage of those turnovers.
Morgan.
Off the iron. And Nargis gets the rebound and draws the foul.
Have to see, that's going to be on Lucy Bettine.
And that'll be her third. Nargis will go to the line, shooting 2. Connects on the first. And connects on both of them, gives her 8 points. And we're getting a timeout called.
You get a full timeout here.
So the Tigers come out with a little more hustle here in the second half, but
a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, but they still trail by 10. It's 29-19. Foul situation for the Tigers. Bettine with 3. We have Engel with 3 for Campbellsport. Narat with 4.
Yep.
And then a couple other players with just 1 or 2. So see what
changes Coach Nodoff makes here. I mean, they've been working great so far.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the pressure has really come down.
Coming up tomorrow on the Ripon channel, we'll have boys basketball as the Tigers will host the Cougars from Campbellsport. 7:15 tip-off. We'll have that live on the Ripon channel.
So Lopez brings it up.
Looking to drive, and they're
pushes it in, and
went off of
a couple
Nargis.
of Campbellsport foot.
Wasn't quite a kick, but go to the safety valve up on top. Skip pass over. Lewis can't get it to go.
Danza's going to come down with that one, and I do believe they're
also
going to get
fouled.
Yeah, Nodoff with the foul. Nope. They're going to say that's going to say on Bettine.
Yeah, that's her 4th. She's going to have to sit a while.
Checking in for Campbellsport, number 32, Lacey Lindsley. And for Ripon, number 10, Bella Miller.
The officials have
got the conversation down.
Got her all set. We're good.
All right. So the Cougars lead 29-19, 13:28 on the clock.
Tigers with the pressure again. There's a travel.
Yep.
Engel going a little too quick there. Couldn't
Well, I think she's realized that Ripon's going to double team her and trap her either A, on the side or on the baseline.
Lewis can't get her own rebound. Can't get that one to drop. And a turnover by Campbellsport there. That's their 5th turnover here in the second half. Their 14th total in the ballgame.
So Kaylee Peterson checking in for the Cougars.
Miller looking, nothing there.
And she tried to force it.
Yeah, you got to kick that back outside.
So Nargis hustles down and has nowhere to go with that one. You're going to say Tiger ball?
Yep. Still 10-point difference, 29-19. Campbellsport on top here. They've led pretty much since about the midway point of the first half.
Sarbright for 3, deep off the iron.
Nordoff couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah. Trying to say she was pushed.
That imaginary hand in the middle of the back.
So Danza is going to check back in for Campbellsport as Nargis has a seat.
Oh, that's a pretty even swap there. Danza's pretty aggressive on the boards. Pressure causes a turnover.
Yeah. Well, and that's exactly what Ripon did on Tuesday against Watoma.
The Cougars broken that press pretty easily using Engel. Nordoff throws that one up, can't get it to go.
Lopez comes down with it.
She gets the basket. That's her 10th point of the ball game. They go inside to Danza, and she gets it to crawl in. Her first points of the second half. She also has 10 on the night. Lopez loses the handle on that one.
Kissinger can't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound, though.
Double team, kick it back out. Nice two-point basket.
So Lacey Lindsley
gets her first points of the game.
Lewis gets stuffed by Danza.
Feeding it inside to Danza. She kind of just threw that one up.
Yeah. He seems to be limping a little bit there.
And a steal by Engel. Foul was on the floor.
And that's going to be Nodoff's third.
Fouls starting to add up.
Yep. Cassidy Motter checking in for the Tigers, and Shaylee Nargis checking in for the Cougars.
So the Tigers have 5 fouls already here in the second half. They trail 33-21. 10.5 to go here in the ballgame.
Also checks in for the Tigers.
Engel, nice little fake move there.
And
she draws the foul.
Is it going to be on Signer or Lopez? That's going to be on Alexa Sina. That's her first.
That's better than on Lopez.
Yeah, that it is.
Engel good with the first. Can't get that one to go, and out of bounds, turnover. Gotta have that communication.
Yeah. No, Bella just wasn't prepared for that.
Well, they had the 2 Tigers go up for the rebound, and that was the start of it. Call it travel on Nargis, shuffled the feet.
So she took a hop. So Coach
hop and a shuffle.
Emma wanted an explanation. So Campbellsport in their 1-3-1. This is the first we've really actually definitely seen it. Otherwise, they've kind of been just clustered all over moving. Miller can't get that to go as
there's a scrum. Called the jump ball. It'll belong to Campbellsport.
.10:08 left in the ball game.
34-21, Campbellsport with the lead. Been leading since the midway point of the first half. Nice job there by Motter to knock it away. And Lopez kicks it, so they'll try it again. Looking to get it in, goes up top side. Long three, that'll come up short.
Yeah, Peterson she looked like she didn't have enough oomph on it.
A little short on that jump, you're saying?
Yeah.
Getting tired, spring's going out of the legs.
Well, and most of these girls have been on the court the whole time, so.
Going to call a foul on.
Going to be Kissinger, I believe. Yep.
That'll be her second. The fourth team foul.
So Danza's coming back in for the much needed height.
Well, both bigs are in there now for the Cougars.
Sauerbrei can't get that one to fall as
Sina did a nice job of trying to get the rebound, just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, Nargis just wasn't going to let go of that one.
Feeding it down inside, and Sina will pick up the foul on that one, as the hand was in the middle of the back. So Lewis checking back in for the Tigers. 9:10 to go here. Cougars with the lead, 34-21. A lot of height on that one. He uses every inch of the iron and gets it to drop.
So Morgan checking back in for the Cougars. As Lindsley will have a seat.
Gonna be short on that one. So it makes it 35-21. Campbellsport with the lead. Coming up on 9 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Lopez looking to dish it back off. Nice pass and the basket for Lewis. Lopez with that no-look pass.
So that would be Morgan's second foul.
It's the fifth team foul. Lewis will go to the line. And connects on that one. Makes it 35-24.
Oh.
They break the press.
Yeah, they almost. I saw that fifth count coming out of that official's hand, and
long three, air ball.
Danza,
Nice.
Mater just hip checks Nargis.
Nargis follows on the floor, no basket.
I mean, you just saw Cassidy Mater come out of nowhere and take out Nargis.
Yeah. Dad's down there like, what are you talking about? I just watched the replay. That one's up and off the iron. They're going to say belongs to Campbellsport. Ripon just being out hustled on the boards.
So Nodoff checking back in as Mater has a seat.
Good minutes there by Mater.
Nargis gets that to fall. The Sauerbrei had a finger on that one.
Right, just deflected a little bit, but not enough. 37-24, 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Tigers trailing. Skip pass. Sauerbrei, it's going to be short.
Nodoff does a nice job of
running that one down.
Well, Danza had a hand on it, and Nodoff for three. Can't get that
can't
to
get it to
fall.
go.
As Lopez goes down to the hardwood hard.
And a timeout called by Campbellsport. So with that, they're going to take a full timeout. 37-24. Campbellsport comfortably leading the Tigers.
Well, you saw Coach Emmel. She did the right thing there. She saw her player trapped, and she saw three white jerseys going to descend on that corner, and
called the timeout.
That was a very smart move there.
Big rule change years ago to allow the bench to do that. Used to be it would have to be a player calling it on the floor.
Yep. Well, it's a good, it's a good change. It allows you, one less thing for the players to have to think about, in that situation, because they are very young here.
Well, while we got a moment here, you and I have a big day coming up on Friday the 27th here at Ripon High School, as there will be a 12-team wrestling meet going on here.
Yep, big long day.
It starts at 8 in the morning. We'll be here covering it for you on the Ripon channel. We'll be live. So if you like wrestling,
that'd be a great day to watch.
Oh, no kidding.
Three matches going on at once, and
if I wasn't here, I'd be sitting on the couch and just watching wrestling all day. Get the advantage to come here. They break the press pretty easily there. Tigers have seemed to kind of just dial back a little bit from when they first came out here in the second half.
Well, you see a little bit of fatigue setting in.
Three-pointer, count that one.
Yeah, there's Kissinger for three.
Good catch and shoot. Had that rhythm. 40-24, biggest lead. Sauerbrei, she's coming up short, and that'll belong to the Tigers. Go up top.
Miller looking inside. And
nice
she gets
job
a nice
off the
little
grab.
light touch off the glass.
Gives her 5 and the turnover there. Lopez off the glass. Just when I talked about the Tigers not having the pep in their step, they've come out here and forced a little bit here.
Lopez with a tip away. Lewis.
Oh, Lewis had Lopez.
But Lewis gets the points. That brings Ripon within 10, 40-30 with 6:15 left on the clock. Lopez tips that one away from Nargis.
They get it to their safety valve, Engel, I mean. They call it travel. She shuffled the feet.
Yeah, she's been doing that all day, and these officials have done a great job of calling it, too. As a player and from somebody who played, you get called for that. You really start watching yourself on what you're doing with your feet, but I don't see Nargis doing that.
No, old habits are hard to break.
That they are, especially in the heat of the moment. But
40-30 with 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Feeding it inside to Lewis. She goes up off the glass, gets that one to drop. And then not a good foul there by Miller. That'll be her third. That's a momentum breaker.
That it is.
As the Tigers had 6 unanswered points. So 9th team foul, that hurts the Tigers because it'll be double bonus after this one. So Engel at the line. Misses that one. Big rebound underneath by Nargis, and they're going to call the foul.
So that foul, you're going to be on Miller. That's her
that'll be the
fourth.
That one is in by Nargis.
So Bettine is going to step in, so Miller will have a seat.
Bettine comes in with 4 fouls. And she connects on both of them. 42-32, they pull it back out to a 10-point lead. Lewis will turn, put that one up, off the glass. Can't get it to go. Big rebound by Nargis.
Lopez tips that one away. Lopez with a lot of knockaways today.
She is
They're very
playing one heck
aggressive
of a
tonight.
game.
Yeah.
She has 12 points tonight.
Very good night for her. Still lots of time left on the clock to add to it.
And she's probably got 3 steals.
In the last couple minutes.
Right, just in this half alone.
Campbellsport.
They'll be content to burn some clock off.
Nargis can't get that one to fall. As Sauerbrei for 2.
That's off.
Lewis comes down with that one, and they're going to say note off traveled.
So a turnover by the Tigers at an inopportune moment of this ball game. 4:34 to go here. 10-point difference, 42-32. Campbellsport with the lead as they've led pretty much the whole way.
Ripon, lots of pressure. And they
And
get
they
it
break
across
it.
just in time. Engel with some fancy moves. As
Lopez had a
swatted it
swat
again.
on it.
Campbellsport running lots of clock here.
Well, clock is their friend right now. And Lopez will pick up the foul, and
Yep,
that'll be number third, yeah. But the big thing is that's number 10 on the Tigers, so Campbellsport will be shooting 2 from here on out. And Ripon will take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 3:55 to go here in the ball game. 10-point difference, 42-32. Campbellsport leading the Tigers.
Definitely been an exciting second half here. There's lots of pep from the Tigers. They came out really strong, lots of press, you know, kind of flustered Campbellsport, and then they kind of fell back a little bit.
It's a game of runs.
It's a game of runs, exactly. And now Ripon's putting the pressure on again.
Ripon had a 6-point run, you know, and got it down to within 6, and then Campbellsport, you know, just turned around and shifted gears, and they've taken, got it back up to that 10-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, Ripon keeps chipping away a little bit here and there, but
you can't let them answer, though, when you score. That's
exactly
the whole difference. You're not going to gain anything, for sure.
So we'll get underway here again.
See what the coaching staff has come up with here for the Tigers. Nerat will be at the line, shooting 2. Nice soft shot for the first one. Hard on that one, goes for the long rebound.
Lopez had in her hand and almost lost it, and Nordhoff comes down with it then. Quick push up to Lewis.
And Lewis gets that one to go in. Elle's come alive here in the second half. She only had 2 in the first half, and she's got 9 here in the second half. Now the Tigers need to stop here and try to get that momentum shifting again. Campbellsport will be content to burn some clock. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Has that one knocked away by Sauerbrei, and then there's the turnover that the Tigers were looking for.
Well, Kissinger just couldn't hang on to that little bounce pass from Narrett.
It's hard to grab it when the pass is right at your feet. Lopez looking to go inside to Lewis.
No.
That one, she can't get the spin and go. So here come the Cougars again. Tigers come up empty on that attempt. Two and a half minutes to go. Sauerbrei will get the foul.
Well, you're at the 2.5 mark. You're down by 9. And you can see Campbellsport is just stalling it all.
They're going to burn the clock.
You got to try and force something to happen.
Kissinger will go to the line. And she's solid on the first.
So a quick little timeout from Ripon here, a little 30-seconder. Coach Nodolf wants to talk about what's going to happen here after the shot.
Yeah, just, knowing that you're down by 10, you got to be quick, you got to hustle.
As you can see both coaches, they're really getting into it, explaining what they want their players to do.
Well, it's easy from Campbellsport side. We get the ball,
run it down, run it down.
Ripon's we got to be aggressive, we got to push it, and then we got to press right away. So the second shot on its way. And that one is soft and in also. 45-34. Campbellsport with the lead.
Patine just couldn't hang on to that. Nordhoff can't get that to fall.
Just kind of threw that one up. Got to set yourself and
Danza has it, and Nordhoff's going to draw the foul.
I don't know, man. Patine got hit with an elbow in the head.
Exactly, and you see Coach Nordhoff over there yelling, and a few of the fans here yelling it too. So
that's what knocked her down, was that elbow when she was swinging.
Yeah. So that'll be Nordhoff's 4th foul.
Yeah, Lucy went down hard, that's for sure.
Danza can't get the first one to fall.
She connects on the second, though. 46-34, 12-point lead here for the Cougars. So we're coming up on the 2-minute mark. Lopez drives the paint, puts that one up, can't get it to go. And Al Lewis finally gets that one to drop.
I've been putting on a lot of pressure again. Engel gets it and gets it across.
Yeah, you get the ball to Engel and it's pretty much across court. She handles the ball very well. Nordhoff will pick up number 5, and that's her night. She ends it with 2 points.
So Coach Nordhoff deciding which
he's
going
to use all 20 seconds.
Yep, give everybody the break, and he's going to put in Cassidy Motter.
1:48 to go here in the ball game. They're at the line. Makes her second point of the second half. 7 total for her on the ball game. And makes them both. Stretches that lead out. 48-36. Motter from the corner, off the iron, had a good look at it. Lewis kicks it out, and there's a walk by Lopez. And Lucy Bettine has just fouled out.
So Bella Miller will check in for Lucy Bettine, as Miller has 4 fouls as well.
What the heck, you know? That one is good by Engel. Gives her 8 on the night. And makes them both. 50-36, Campbellsport with the lead. Lopez gets the ball, crosses midcourt.
Sarbright for 3,
That's coming up short.
Motter
in there with it.
Lopez.
Count that one. Nice little 12-footer there for Lopez. They're going to call a charge.
Yep. And that they are, and they're going to call it a Nargis.
Narrett picks that one up, and that's her 5th. She's done for the night. So she'll leave the ball game with 8.
And Morgan will check in for her.
It's only the 6th team foul for the Cougars. Got 1:13 to go here.
It's all right for 3.
Catch and shoot.
And
we're going to get the foul.
Yep. And that's going to be Engel's 4th.
No, that wasn't Engel.
Oh, that was Kissinger, sorry.
Yep, that'll be her 3rd.
They're both really short, you know, so I apologize.
I mean, they look the same.
They play very aggressively. Very same playing styles.
Makes the 1st. These are important shots because you're putting points on the board without that clock running down.
Well, you got 71 seconds left on the clock.
And she makes all 3 of them. 50-41. They knock it down to that 9-point difference. Here's one of those mini runs I was talking about.
Well, anything can happen here. Ripon, take a little timeout here.
30-second timeout.
30 seconds, yeah. And we got 71 seconds left on the clock. 50-41. The Cougars lead the Tigers.
I don't know. I'm still looking at the clock. I still see 1 minute and 11 seconds. I don't see it saying 71. No.
We learn to do math here in Ripon.
I know we do. The clock says 1:11. Don't want to confuse anybody that's watching out there. So, okay, Tigers will pressure again. Key is they want to keep it away from Engel. And that's right where the Cougars will look. There's the trap, and a timeout called by the coach as the trap was there, and this will be a 30-second timeout. That took 10 seconds off the clock, 1:01 to go. 9-point difference, 50-41. Glad to have you along on the Ripon channel.
Yeah, coming down to an ending here. Both teams playing very aggressive here the last 5 minutes.
Big conference game, that is for sure. As Ripon looking to turn around and pick up another win, as they had a good win up in Watoma on Tuesday. Clock is definitely against them, though, here on this side of the half.
Well, you got to give the Tigers a little credit, though. They have played very aggressively and very well here tonight. Campbellsport just a touch better tonight.
A little more hustle, getting some shots to drop. That's what the game is all about. Tigers let him get it in. Can't wait too long to foul. And Sauerbrei does that right away. That'll be her third. Morgan will go to the line. Connects on that. They're a very good free throw shooting team, I will say that.
Yeah, I got to give Campbellsport credit, Coach Emo, for doing a great job with these girls in these free throws.
Gets that one to roll.
They're making them when they count.
Yep. They have not missed too many of them. Sauerbrei unable to get that one to drop.
Then Sauerbrei is going to get the foul on that one.
Ball's on Ripon, number 23, Kristen Sauerbrei.
That'll be her fourth.
So Kissinger at the line.
Misses the first one. A rare miss. They have made 23 shots from the charity stripe.
That's a lot.
That's a big difference in the score there.
So 40 seconds left on the clock here. Sauerbrei for three. Can't get that to fall.
It to roll.
And Ripon is going to maul Nargis.
With 34.9 seconds to go.
Ball's on Ripon, number 3, Cassidy Mater, her third.
That one's up. She's made 7 free throws herself today.
Miller comes down with that one. Almost lost her own dribble. Sauerbrei for three. Can't get that to fall.
Scrum on the floor. Miller comes up with it. And they say, nope, foul was on the floor.
Ball's on Campbellsport, number 3, Shaylee Nargis, her third.
That's Nargis' third. Miller will go to the line.
Miller puts down the first one. 18.1 on the clock.
That shot gives Miller 6 on the night. 7, she pops in. 54-43. Campbellsport will be content to run this out if Ripon will let them. They're going to call it jump ball. Nice job getting in there by Mater. 9.2 seconds.
You saw her on this end of the court, too, trying to get that rebound. She was on the floor. Been very aggressive. I'm impressed at the hustle from her tonight.
Sauerbrei puts that one up. Miller has it, puts it up, can't get it to go. And that's where the ball game's going to come to an end with Campbellsport winning 54-43 in a hard-fought ball game by both teams.
Yeah, a very, very good game, but very impressed. Both sets of girls came out, played super-duper hard right from the beginning. They knew what they had to do, and the better team won tonight.
Yeah, they were just a little more aggressive and made the shots when they counted. So for Chris Jones, our cameraman, executive producer tonight, Casey Hansen on color, I'm Howard Hansen wishing you a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night here at the Fieldhouse as the Ripon Tiger boys take on the Campbellsport Cougars.